Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So this is the look I decided to create for you. I wanted to do an all drugstore makeup tutorial since I haven't really done one in a really long time, and it kind of seems like people are falling off of drugstore makeup tutorials, which is so crazy because I think drugstore products are getting so much better. So I promise to do a lot more drugstore makeup tutorials for you as we continue on with the year, but this is the one I decided to create for you. I thought it was just kind of fun, something super simple using some cool drugstore products. So if you guys like this look, please stay tuned. So I'm going to start by using my NYX Q10 Renew Skin Elixir. And this is just to help brighten up our skin and even out our skin tone. Next, we're going to start with our eyebrows. I'm going to use my NYX Tame in Frame. This is in the color Espresso, and I'm using my Morphe M158 small angled brush. Next, I'm going to take my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer, and I'm just going to add a little bit of this on my lids to prep my eyes for eyeshadow, and I'm also going to sculpt out my eyebrows. And I'm using a Morphe M705 brush to blend out that concealer. For this look, I want to use more of a neutral toned concealer because we're not using too much eyeshadow, so it's nice to have your lid all one color. And of course, don't forget to set your concealer. So let's start on our eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the NYX Demi Lovatics palette, and I'm going to start by using this matte shade right here. It's a beautiful, nice, soft brown. I'm going to use a Morphe B79 brush to generously apply this color to our crease. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Highlight and Contour Powder palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here with that same brush. And I'm just going to generously apply this to the outer corner of my crease. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, and I'm going to apply this on the inner corner of my lid. The inner half, I should say, of my lid, making sure to not get this in the crease. And we don't need to apply too much, we just want to apply enough that we can spread this across our lid. And I'm just going to use my Morphe M705 brush again to spread this out. Next, I'm going to take my NYX Highlight and Contour Powder palette again, and I'm going to use this shade right here and apply this where we applied the Jumbo Pencil. And I'm using a Morphe B10 eyeshadow brush to pat this on my lid. Next, I'm going to take my Lovatics palette again, and I'm going to dip my brush into this black eyeshadow right here. You don't want too much. We want to build up this color, and we don't need it too harsh. I really want to keep this as concentrated to that outer corner as possible. We can bring this a little bit in the crease, but we really just want to have this super nice and buffed out. So we really don't need to add any more product. All I'm doing is just using circular motions to gently buff this into my crease and on the outer corner of my lid. If you're ever having any trouble blending out that color, you can take your Morphe B79 brush, which we used before, have it, make sure it's nice and clean, and just use that to blend out that outer corner color. Right, next we're gonna add a cat eye for this look, and I'm using my Maybelline Eye Studio Gel Liner. This is in the color Blackest Black. I'm gonna apply one more primer to my skin. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. This is an instant pore eraser, and I'm just gonna, number one, make sure your hands are clean and have no gel liner on them before you apply this primer to your skin. And I'm just gonna press this into my skin. Next, I'm going to take my Flower BB Cream. This is in the color medium. I believe it's called BB3. And I'm going to mix in my NYX Liquid Illuminator. And then I'm going to use the Real Techniques Diamond Sponge. This is actually dry. It says you can use it dry. So far, I haven't tried it. So let's see how it works. All right, next I'm gonna add a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna take my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer again and apply this underneath my eyes and where I want to cover my dark spots a little more. We're gonna let that set a little bit, and now I'm gonna apply some of my favorite mascaras. Next, I'm going to take my Flower Powder Foundation. This is in the color PP4, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face to set my foundation. For my blush, I'm going to take my Flower Glow Baby Glow blush and contour palette. Blush and bronzer palette, I should say. I'm just using a blush brush from MAC. And I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks. On top of that, I'm going to apply a little bit of that bronzer. I actually don't like using this color as a bronzer on my face. It is shimmery, and it just doesn't blend in as well. So just be really cautious when using this to contour your face. Next, we're going to add some highlighter. I'm going to take my Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighter Powder. This is in Where the Dreamers Go. I also have a, oh, here it is, yes. So I wanted to use this one. This is my Wet n Wild Geometric Highlighting Powder in the color Sun Ceremony. This came out last summer, I believe, and it's such a beautiful bronze color. So I'm just going to clean off my blush brush, take a little bit and apply this on top of my cheeks. Look at how pretty that is. Like super awesome highlighter for being from the drugstore. Okay, and then I'm going to take a little bit and apply this underneath my brow bone. Let's finish off this look using my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip Color. This is in the color Perky. I just love this color. It's such a pretty neutral color that goes pretty much with everything. For this look, you can pretty much choose whatever color you want, but I just wanted something nice and subtle. Alright everybody, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it, and if you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, thanks you guys so much for spending the time with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!